Is it confusing? This is actually the second season 4 premiere for you because, of course, it actually debuted on DirecTV last fall, and now, as you mentioned, you're shooting episode 4 of season 5, which NBC viewers won't see until next summer. Is that all confusing to keep it straight?
No, I mean, it's, usually we don't get the scripts ahead of time anyway, so it's great to have the freedom to show up, have the script the day before, show up, and, take the character to different places where you want them to go. It's great to have a group of people and friends of the cast and the crew that you work with on every day that trust you to do that, and you trust them to do the same, and you guys just get in there and you get lost and intertwined in these characters, and you have such a great time. I don't care what episode it is or what season it is. I love the show so much. I mean, you hit it on the head. The show is amazing. It has so much. To me, being a Texas boy myself, I grew up in Orange, Texas, and I know the football rivalries and I know the small town rivalries, and to me, it rings really true to the family values. I mean, Connie and Kyle have such an amazing relationship on the show and off the show, and the family values between them, I think, just rings very true in the storyline. And then I think what they do, like our characters, JD coming in and Joe McCoy having all the money, of course, people like that. They have all the money and want all the power. They want control over everything. And that's how I got to come in and play. They were looking for somebody, a private coach, and I moved up to offensive coordinator when they gave the character Mac, which is Blue, heart attack. And then from there, I moved into assistant head coach. And I remember sitting on the sidelines looking at Michael Waxman going, excuse my French, what the hell am I doing here? I got you got two other coaches over here doing the same thing, and then you got Kyle being the head coach. What exactly am I doing? And then when season 3 was ending, I had no clue until the 12th episode that I was taking over. I mean, there were some rumors floating around, but I didn't want to think of myself as taking over the Dillon Panthers and stuff. Kyle's a dear friend, and he's such a nice guy. You just don't want to do that. But the character went that direction. And season 4, it's not holding back any punches. It goes in hard.
Well, now, we spoke, I think, at the end of season 3. I can't even remember. Now I'm confused when we last spoke. But your role definitely is bigger in season 4 than in season 3. And I wondered, how was that received by the existing cast? Were they okay with that?
Yeah, I think everybody was. And I think it was received well because, I think my growth was because everybody, you need that twist. You need that dynamics. And me and Kyle are two alpha male characters, head to head, and it shows a different light of Kyle, and it shows him overcoming, change. And my character, everybody tells me, God, you're such a nice guy when you meet you in person. I am. I'm a nice guy. I'm just really easygoing, simple going. But everybody says they hate my character, which to me, it's a compliment because I try to play him very neutral in a sense of I don't want to look like I'm trying to backstab Kyle, and I don't want to look like I'm trying to steal his job or take over the school. But in the same sense, I'm going to take advantage of what is put in front of me and make the best out of it. And so I try to play him very neutral and not so much sneaky. And by doing that, I think he comes off very backstabbing and sneaky.
Well, which would you rather? Would you rather get his job or his wife?
Ooh. Whatever they write in. Connie is amazing. She's an incredible person, and she has a huge heart. And she plays such a great character with Tammy. Kyle playing Coach Eric Taylor is the same thing. They're very humble, family people, and those are the kind of people you can build stuff around, in my opinion, because they never forget where they came from, and they never let you forget where you came from. And they're always there to help you, and they're always there to help you grow. And I mean, Friday Night Lights has been an amazing growth for my career. I can't thank it enough. I'm just excited to be a part of it.
And I know you meant to add when you're talking about what a wonderful person Connie was, how good looking she is too.
She's not bad to look at. You're right.
Yeah.
You know, I remember last season sitting down in front of the makeup chair, just kind of glancing over in the mirror every once in a while. She's not bad to look at.
Yeah, just once in a while. Okay.
Just once in a while.
Hey, so you're a Texas boy. We know that. And obviously you're very athletic. Do you have much football in your background though, or is it other sports?
No, I did football and track growing up. I've always been an active kid. I mean, ever since I was can remember, we played high school, or I played sports out in the fields and the yards with my family and stuff. And I got into junior high, found football. Actually, you know what's funny is in 6th grade I started band because everybody, it was cool at that time, I guess. And so I got a saxophone. I was like, man, this is the way. I'm going to do this. I was already thinking women on my mind and all that stuff. I'm going to do this. This will be great. You know, girls will like this, be musical. And then a friend of mine brought me to a scrimmage, and I said, I got to get on this. And that's when I quit band. My parents were mad because they already spent all the money on the band equipment. I quit band halfway through the season and jumped on the football bandwagon. I never looked back. And then high school came, and I was real skinny and fast. So our football coach was also our track coach, and I didn't think I had a choice, so I had to join track too, which was fun. You know, I got into pole vaulting and going vertical and flying high. It was fun.
Now, on medical shows, actors sometimes complain about all the jargon. They have to, stat this and stat that, and lots of things that I can't begin to pronounce. I coach soccer, but I've always been intimidated by football talk. The stuff in the coaches calling out plays by the numbers and codes, and is that ever an issue for you on Friday Night Lights? Or are you very comfortable with that with that kind of part?
No, we have a gentleman there that he guides us. He makes sure we're playing true to the storyline of football, and we have any issues or we have any concerns, we'll go to him and say, is that what they would say? And he would say yes or no, or he'd give us his advice. And Coach Crowley is an amazing guy on there. He helps out so many different things. Plus, he's on the show, and I mean, he's the legit guy. So if sometimes we make up something, a lot of football plays are made up words, but they have meaning behind the players. So you just kind of figure out what's easy for you to say, and you say that, and hopefully it does sound well. If it doesn't, they'll tell you the first take, and then we'll change it up and do something different. But yeah, it's there's a lot of lingo in football that does not make sense to a lot of people.
Good. I'm glad I'm not the only one.
No, you're not.
All right. Well, go ahead. I was going to say, let's take a quick break. And, folks, this is the part where if you have a product or service and would like to advertise it, you can send us a note at advertising@mrmedia.com, and we'd love to talk to you about being a sponsor of our show. And this is Bob Andelman, and you are listening to the Mr. Media radio interview with actor Drew Waters, star of Friday Night Lights on NBC and DirecTV, and we will be right back.